Hello everyone, back tuning into Snow Watch. So we've got some cold easterly winds coming up in the next few days. Going to have high pressure building over Scandinavia. Going to get the wind into the east again. Almost identical to what happened at the end of February and into the start of March. These easterly winds are going to bring in bitterly cold air from Siberia again. So we'll be looking at very low daytime maxima over the weekend. Barely above freezing with the temperatures at weekend. And some hard overnight frost as well, with a lot of ice. And these easterly winds will be bringing more snow in from the east too. The only thing that's a little bit different compared to the first beast from the east through the latter stages of February is that the upper air temperatures, whilst they are very cold for the time of year, and I'll show you those in a moment, they aren't quite as severe, purely due to the fact that it's a little bit later in the year. They aren't quite as severe as they was with the first beast from the east back at the beginning of February, at the end of February, I should say, beginning of March. And the other difference is that it's going to be a little bit shorter compared to that spell of cold weather as well. So even by Monday, we should be cutting off the worst of the east wind. But certainly for 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, it's looking really cold, and there will be snow around. That's what we're going to discuss for Snow Watch tonight. Just say about the first video today, there's a little bit of a problem with the audio output with the microphone. For some reason, the recording software here started using the internal. It's all a little bit dull, really, for most of you. But the camera, internal microphone in the camera started being used instead of my main microphone, which is very high quality microphone. So that's why you notice the difference. It should all be back to normal. For Snow Watch, we should be back to using the proper microphone for this update. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is working as it should be. We're going to start off having a look at the facts chart. So these are the human interpretations of the models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is for midday tomorrow. High pressure is building up over Scandinavia at 1,035 millibars. It's getting the wind into the east already, especially for eastern parts of Scotland and northeast England. We also have these weather fronts strung out across the country. They're going to contain a mix of rain and maybe some sleet or snow as these east winds begin to dig in, and that will be particularly so for northeastern parts of England and also into eastern Scotland as well. That's the facts chart for midnight on Saturday. What's happening is that the high pressure over Scandinavia is intensifying. It's pulling in these easterly winds. If you follow the isobars back, you can see where the air is originating from. The air is originating from somewhere up here. That's back into Russia. And so we've got these weather fronts. They're being pushed from east to west across the UK by these easterly winds. As these easterly winds are digging in that cold air, certainly on this cold front here, we could well start to see some snow beginning to turn up across eastern parts of the country overnight, Saturday, Friday into Saturday. That takes us to midday on Saturday, when those fronts are being pushed out in towards Ireland, southwest England and the Atlantic. So we're getting rid of those and just opening the door to this very long fetch easterly wind. Again, if you follow the isobars back, that's where the air is coming from, all the way from Russia across Europe and into the UK on those east winds. You'll notice this little tree-like thing here that's coming in towards eastern parts of England. That's a little convergence area or a disturbance that's heading in off the Atlantic. That's bringing enhanced risk of snow showers, probably parts of East Anglia and maybe into parts of Lincolnshire as well. That takes us to midnight on Saturday to Sunday. So midnight Sunday, again, easterly winds blasting across the country. They'll be bringing snow showers as well. Doesn't really show any disturbances then, but I think there is a risk that some sort of disturbance could run across the south overnight, Saturday to Sunday, bringing more prolonged periods of snow potentially, and then that's how we look as far as we can go with facts charts, is to well, as far as we want to go really with facts charts tonight, is to midday on Sunday, when the high pressure is sitting close to Scotland. So we're seeing the winds ease down there. It'll be very cold and frosty by night though, but for England and Wales, the easterly wind continues. Notice this little disturbance here, little convergence area across Wales and South West England. That's probably some sort of prolonged period of snow that's moving across the south. There's also this little area of low pressure around the Channel. Got to watch out for that. If that's further north and pushing across England and Wales, that could be a real dump of snow during the course of Sunday. At the moment, that's being kept across the Channel and northern France, but it does need watching closely. So this is how the GFS is picking things up for tomorrow. The high pressure is strengthening over Scandinavia. There's the low pressure in the Atlantic associated with all those weather fronts we're going to have strung out across the country tomorrow. They'll be being pushed from east to west by those strengthening easterly winds. And so as we go into Friday night, Saturday morning, those low pressures are heading out in towards the Atlantic. Then we open the door to that long fetch easterly wind. It's going to be a bitterly cold wind. There's the upper air temperatures at midnight Friday to Saturday. So the cold air is digging in across the north and the east, but you'll notice these deep blue colours over the North Sea and into northern Europe. Another very unusually severe cold pool of air sitting across many northern parts of Europe, certainly to the time of the year. We are talking about the 17th of March here, so we are very late into the year now to be seeing such an extensive and severe cold pool. That's how things look at midday on Saturday. Bitter cold easterly winds flooding in across the country from that high pressure over Scandinavia. There's the upper air temperatures. They're looking very cold indeed. The -10 isotherm is pushing through the UK. You really will feel that easterly on Saturday. There'll be a significant wind chill factor. Midnight Saturday to Sunday, again, bitterly cold east winds continue. There's a bit of a kink in the isobars here across southern parts of the country, possibly telling us there's a risk of a more prolonged area of snow moving across the south. Look at the upper air temperatures. They're bitterly cold across all parts of the country. And then goes into Sunday. We lose the easterly wind for Scotland as the high pressure slips southwards, but for England and Wales, that easterly keeps going during Sunday, so it'll be another bitterly cold day and probably bringing in more snow showers. Eventually, by the time we get through to Monday, that high pressure starts to slink down over the country. We cut off that easterly, although even midday Monday, we have got a little bit of an east to north-easterly wind across East Anglia and south-east England, so the snow showers might continue in the far south-east to Monday, but essentially this high pressure is slipping down over the country, and so we're losing that easy wind. There's the upper air temperatures for Monday. They're still looking cold, but a lot less so compared to what we have coming up for the weekend. So let's have a look at the precipitation type forecast based on that GFS run. This is from the weatheroutlook.com. Starting at midday tomorrow, so a band of heavy rain through the central swathe of the country. Further north, you see it is turning to snow by midday across parts of Scotland. In fact, there could be a little bit of wintry weather over Scottish hills even tonight, through to tomorrow afternoon into the evening, so snow becoming a little bit more widespread across Scotland and northeastern parts of England. Elsewhere, it's outbreaks of rain, and then we go through the course of Friday night and Saturday morning, bringing snow in from the east. That's on that cold front that I showed you on the fact chart. The cold front will mark the boundary between that very cold easterly wind and the low pressure type, not too cold conditions that we've got at the moment. So this band of snow, probably fairly light and showery, will push across the country on Friday night into Saturday morning. Then once that gets down to the southwest, then we're opening the door to that Siberian air. So through the course of Saturday afternoon, the snow showers pile in to the east. You notice they are focusing on the east and down in the southeast of the country as well. Through the course of Saturday afternoon, there could well be accumulations of snow. Expect to see snow streamers setting up in places. Again, could be similar to the areas where those snow streamers set up with the last beast from the east. So talking about the far southeast and through the Channel, maybe one setting up through the Wash down in towards the East Midlands, and something happening across northeast parts of England too. We've gone up to midnight on Sunday, and still the snow showers are piling in to the east. And then there's suggestion, I think, through the early hours of Sunday, this is 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, but there's a more prolonged area of snow pushing across, particularly central southern parts of England and Wales. And then as we go through into Sunday itself, that more prolonged area of snow moves down to the southwest, but we've still got snow showers here across eastern parts of the country, albeit they're starting to fade away and that continues into Monday as we begin to lose those snowy conditions through the early part of next week. This is the high resolution arpège model. Again, looking at the weather outlook starting at midday tomorrow with that area of rain through the central swathe of the country, some winteriness across the high ground of eastern Scotland in particular through the course of Friday night into Saturday. We find that area of wintry weather pushing southwards and westwards across England and Wales, so some snow there moving through the Midlands into parts of Wales early on Saturday morning. Most of that will be light, but there could be a bit of a covering in one or two places. And then we're into that Siberian air, bringing in those snow showers through the course of Saturday afternoon. They continue into the early hours of Sunday. Again, you notice we're particularly focusing these snow showers on England and Wales, and there are clumps of more persistent areas of snow, particularly through parts of northern England, through parts of Wales as well. And this continues into Sunday morning. Perhaps a more prolonged area of snow setting up through the south during the course of Sunday. So through parts of East Anglia, in towards the South and East Midlands, over towards South Wales, a more general area of snow is being predicted by arpège there on Sunday afternoon. Before that clears away and we turn mostly dry by the time we get through into Monday. Snow depths could be anything from 1 to 5 centimetres on low ground, but on high ground I wouldn't be surprised to see 10 centimetres, that's 4 inches. This is the Icon model. Again, looking at the weather outlook, so we've got rain through the central swathe of the country at midday tomorrow, some sleet or snow already appearing across eastern parts of Scotland and North East England, running through the course of Friday into Saturday. That band of snow pushes southwards and eastwards, introducing that Siberian air on Friday night into Saturday morning. That area of snow then clears away to the southwest, and then we're into the Siberian air, and we are pulling in bitterly cold air and heavy snow showers from the east. Notice there's a more general area of snow setting up there through the course of Saturday night and into Sunday morning, and again especially focused on England and Wales too. As we go through Sunday, that pushes to the southwest, and then we go into a dry spell, but probably still with snow showers around eastern coast before it all starts to turn a little bit drier through into Monday, and maybe any precipitation, any showers begins to turn more towards rain and sleet. This is the Euro 4 model. Now, we can only go up to midday on Saturday with this model at the moment. So, starting tomorrow evening, we have the area of rain across northern England, some snow already appearing across eastern parts of Scotland. By midnight on Saturday, so midnight Friday to Saturday, we've got that band of snow appearing there across northern England as well, and starting to drift southwards and westwards. That's how things look at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. We've got an area of snow through northern England, down into the Midlands, some parts of southeastern England too. Remember, that's the cold front. That's the front that's introducing the true Siberian air. So by the time we go through to midday on Saturday, that's cleared out of the way. And then we're bringing in that bitterly cold easy wind. And there is a suggestion, it doesn't look like much, but there's a suggestion that there are snow showers through parts of northern England in towards the Wash, and also down to southeast. That's the final chart we can see with Euro 4. I expect to see that begin to upgrade the snow shower risk as this gets closer. This is the high-resolution Halam model from the website meteoseal.fr. That was Weather Online, we're just looking at, by the way. Remember, you can find links to all of these websites on the links page. This is Halam, and it's showing snow showers for northeastern parts of Scotland down into northeast England by midday tomorrow. A band of heavy rain across the rest of northern England as well. And then as we go through, let's see if we can get this to work. So we're going to have to refresh the page. So there's a little bit of a delay on that working. So now it should start working. We've got that area of rain and snow there pushing across the country with the Halam model through the course of tomorrow evening. So it's taking us from sort of Friday into Saturday, Friday night into Saturday morning. This is 3 o'clock on Saturday, actually. There's an area of snow there across northeastern parts of the country and down in towards East Anglia. Back to you to push through the Midlands during the course of Saturday morning, taking some snow through the Midlands into Wales. And then as far as we can go with this model, actually, is to sort of midday on Saturday, snow showers piling in from the east. And then finally, we'll just have a look at weather.us for the ECMWF model. This is just updated as we've been speaking. So again, we can see starting tomorrow, this is snow depth. It does overdo snow depth a little bit, but it's a good idea where snow is falling. So for tomorrow, just some snow across parts of Scotland down into northeast England. Not all that much happening. Let's go through into Saturday. So this is how things are looking. By the time we get through to the start of Saturday, we've got snow showers, snow cover, and there it's indicated where the snow showers are beginning to appear in the east. Let's go a little bit further in Saturday. The snow depth increases again. Remember, it's probably overdoing snow depth a little bit, but it's a good idea that snow showers will be fairly widespread through the course of Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. Snow cover gets a little bit more widespread again. Through to the early hours of Sunday, we're starting to get some quite deep snow cover appearing there, especially across parts of northern England, also across parts of Wales, and also down into the far southeast of East Anglia. A little bit of snow cover across the Midlands as well. And then we go further into Sunday, and we see that the snow depth more or less stays around that kind of level. So it looks like through Sunday, the snow showers ease off to some degree. But most parts of the country, if this is right, being suggested to have at least some snow cover by the time you get through to the end of Saturday and into Sunday. And quite deep snow cover is being predicted there, you'll notice, for Wales, for northern England. Also, again, interestingly, for parts of Ireland, and especially around the Dublin area, you got hit really hard from the first beast. It looks like the mini beast from the east we've got this weekend could give the Republic of Ireland a little bit of a pasting again. So it's all on course. It's not going to be as severe as the first beast from the east. That's the main thing to say. But nevertheless, this is still a very potent spell of cold weather, certainly for the time of the year. And we are facing really cold daytime temperatures. They'll be starting to get much above freezing. Hard night frost, probably going down to -5 degrees. Quite a severe wind chill with that strong easterly wind. And there will be snow as well. The snow begins across eastern Scotland through the course of tomorrow. And then just gets more widespread, really, through the course of Saturday, especially focusing on England and Wales late Saturday and into Sunday. Still going to firm up a little bit on the detail of that, so I expect to see another snow watch probably tomorrow evening. But yeah, another very unusually potent spell of cold weather from Siberia on the way in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.